Ready to fly. Button. Electronic flight bag overlay. This is not yet narrated.
Sukhotai ground Cessna Hotel Sierra Kilo India Whiskey ready to taxi north departure.
Cessna Hotel Sierra Kilo India Whiskey taxi to and hold short of runway tree 6 via taxiway. Contact tower on 118. 7 when ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway tree 6 via taxiway Cessna Kilo India Whiskey.
Electronic flight bag overlay. This is not yet narrated.
Cessna Kilo India Whiskey, you were not cleared to take off.
Fitzsanulok approach Cessna Hotel Sierra Kilo India Whiskey is type Cessna Skyhawk 1 miles north of Sukhotai 500 feet. Request flight following.
Cessna Hotel Sierra, Kilo India Whiskey Fitzsanulok approach. Squawk 7322.
Squawk 7322 Cessna Kilo India Whiskey.
Cessna Kilo India Whiskey radar contact 1 miles north of Sukhotai 700 feet QNH 1010.
Roger Cessna Kilo India Whiskey.
here we are. This was the worst takeoff I've ever made, and not cleared to take off. That's probably a big error in the real world, as there may be some reasons to that, such as other airplanes and stuff like that. So another thing, and that might be the actual changed. The game has been updated a lot according to the internet, and maybe one of the changes is that I get these "you are not cleared to take off" thing. We're at 2,500 feet, which is my favorite, but as you can see in the near future we have some tall mountains, the tallest being Doi Inthanon, which we will not get to, but Doi Inthanon is 2,549 meters as far as I remember. That is about just under 8,000 feet, I think, or maybe actually above 8,000 feet. So then 2,500 feet doesn't really matter. See, I have something here. So say feet. 2 meters and say 2,549 meters. Yeah, that's 8,363 feet. So we'll need to raise the elevation if we get to there, or maybe we are in some kind of a valley. I don't know.
Back overlay.
Let's see if we.
This is not yet narrated.
Yep. A little off the actual course. See, there are some, you can see the terrain highlights. See if that tells us anything. I think, yeah, if we're going this way, we'll probably have to raise the altitude. Or are those the near one? Here you can see there's a range here. And this one definitely we need to go above. And we have some oncoming traffic, but it's far above. Don't know why I can't see them. Actually, I should be able to see the traffic, but it's not always visible. And we are flying VFR, so the controllers around us don't really care what we're doing on the level, as long as we do not go over 10,000 feet. But I think actually our ceiling is around 10,000 feet. Let's see. Aircraft information maybe. No. some high mountains in the background behind us, but Sukhotai itself is pretty flat land. And Sukhotai has, if you ever get to Thailand, has a very interesting historic park, because Sukhotai in the 13th century, I believe it was, were actually a kingdom in its own right. More hills are showing up. Beautiful landscape up here too. I think this is these mountains actually are
Cessna Kilo India
result from
128. 1 for Cessna Kilo India Whiskey.
Listen to that one. Okay. I think the mountain range here is actually a result from the creation of the Himalayas. So if you look at a map, you can see that a lot of land was pushed up in Myanmar, which is not far from here, and to the left, and these mountains was created in that process too. And they're not, as I remember, they are not per se a part of the Himalayas, but they were created when the Himalayas was created, when India was pushed up under the Eurasian plate. And there's a lot of activity on the ground here. You can get some very hot springs, and you can even boil your eggs in the mountains here, in some of the springs. It's an area well worth visiting if you are in Thailand, for sure. And on the very top of Doi Inthanon, as I said, it's 2,549 meters or 8,300 what did I say, 360 feet, you can actually get frost. You don't get snowfall, but you get frost. And I believe it was in 1952 there was actually a car crash as a result of slippery roads after a very cold night. And it was on the very top of the mountain. You can drive all the way to the top of the mountain. There's a big parking lot up there. So you don't need great mountaineering skills to get that. If you want to do some actual climbing in Thailand, I would recommend Riley Beach in the Krabi area down south. There are some not very tall, but great climbing walks. But other than that, it's probably also too hot to be climbing a lot. Right now, according to the autopilot, it's 23 degrees outside of the airplane in 2,500 feet. So it's a comfortable heat here in Chiang Mai now in the winter time. You rarely get over 30 degrees, but in the middle of Chiang Mai town, it can be very hot because there's not a lot of air moving around. As soon as you get outside of the town and up into the mountain, it's comfortable. So we have 75 miles to go. Yeah, it can be a little short on fuel, I guess. See, where did I remember to put the, no I didn't. So probably I should shift this to both tanks. iPad and try to put it down a little bit. Lean the engine a little bit, then we'll save some fuel on that account. But we'll need the engine to get over the mountains, very obviously, as you can see. Otherwise we will have a problem fairly soon. Yeah, we can do the climb, should say 6,000. We can If we get too close, I will of course turn off the engine. Then we will burn fuel, but we are a little low on fuel. So I may have to find an alternate airport or strip or something where we can land before. Let's see.
Electronic flight bag overlay. This is not yet narrated.
Used around 10% of the maximum fuel load we would be able to take. Yeah, it looks like we need to climb a little more than that. I think we can make it, even though we are getting a bit close. I saw on the internet that the career mode and the missions that are built in as a gaming factor, that should be okay now. It has had some errors and flaws, but it should be okay now. So maybe I'll go and try the career mode to be basically to learn about the autopilot, because I have a very rudimentary understanding on how it works, to be honest. It's quite a complex piece of equipment. At 4,000 feet, and that seems to be okay for these mountains. Trying to lean the engine a little more. Now we got higher up in the air, and oops, that was too much around there. That's so we get the most efficient combustion. We don't need to burn more fuel than necessary.
Knock Air 125 climb and maintain FL tree 60.
Okay, so we have a knock air in sight.
Electronic flight bag overlay. This is not yet narrated.
Climb
That's
and
probably this
maintain
one.
FL tree 60 knock Air 125.
This is probably knock air. I don't know if we can see if we click it. No. Haze in the mountains. And getting up at 5,500 feet, which when you look at those mountains doesn't look very exaggerated to get up here. It's probably a sane decision. And then I would like to learn more about the GPS system, the autopilot system here, because they can provide me with the glide scope to the runway. So actually, if you follow that, you would be able to almost land on the runway. You cannot do it 100% as I understand it, as it's a little off the runway, the signal, but you can do it almost all the way to the runway. As of now, I'm basically doing that myself, so doing the
Electronic flight bag overlay. This is not
shutting
yet
down
narrated.
the autopilot when I have the airport in sight. That's what I'm doing now. And that is not completely sane, to be honest. Here we can see that the GPS, we come in here and here it will turn us around and then we will line up with the runway. And that would be about the time when I start to go down. I think I'll have to go down here actually, on this last part. And I'm not sure that we have any maps. Let's see if we do. We might have maps. Oh, we have a lot. So approach. And then if we say this one, I don't know why I was seeing what that means. Yeah, so, oh, we should actually be at 6,000, it looks like. So that's fine. So we get here, we come from down here somewhere, and then we get here and turn in. And I think we can put this 1169 into nav 1. at least I should be able to, if I then get on this CDI, take for this one, then I should be able to get it via this one. And maybe 6,000 feet, that's 6,600 feet it looks like, right? Yeah. At a max of 210 knots, that's, we can never get to that anyway, so that's fine. We can actually take off some. Again, to save the fuel, but it looks like there's enough fuel to get there. And those surrounding high points here, that's in feet too, so we're fine. So let's see, get in here. 6,600 to this one, IF, and follow, and then we go on the 1 degree glide slope, and then we end up in a 3 degree slope. If I can do it, let's see. Let's see, maybe I can. Right now it looks like I changed something. Oh yeah, I did. I got out of the map for some reason. There. I probably did that one. Got the CDR. So it looks like we're getting back on track, which is fine. Let's go back and look at the map where we are. There's a lot of airports in nearby, but with 30% of fuel we have just burned a little more than 15%, so that should be fine. We're more than halfway there, so I think we're fine. Hopefully.
Thai Viet Jet 101 climb and maintain FL Tree 60. Climb and maintain FL Tree 60 Thai Viet Jet 101.
It doesn't look like we get mountains any higher than what we just passed, so that's good. Hi. A lot of forest. So probably best to keep the plane healthy and sound.
Mentari 50 tree climb and maintain FL Tree 60.
Here we can see the pilot doing absolutely nothing.
Climb and maintain FL Tree 60 Mentari 50 tree.
Yes, for this altitude I should also change the barometer, this one. But to be honest, I don't know how to do that. There's a keyboard button, I think. But how to do it here, I don't know. It's this one, but then you need to know what it
Electronic
should be.
flight bag overlay.
I don't know
This
if
is
we
not
have
yet
that
narrated.
here, maybe. Weather. Okay, 1014 hectopascal. That is, I think, normal. So probably that's okay. Probably that's okay with this. Inch. Will this say something? No. No wind. And this doesn't say anything. And we have the different frequencies. But my co-pilot will take care of those. Let's see, we arrive. Those east-west, okay. What's the layout of the airport? Oh. So there is actually only one, two, because this one counts as one and this one counts as one. And then there's one main taxiway, this one. Probably we can stop around here if I'm good at the landing, otherwise we have to go here, which is what? Echo, I think. Well, we're getting closer and closer, so it looks like we're veering a little bit off.
Redcap 854, you retrieve 6 miles south. Climb and maintain FL260, expect ILS Zulu runway tree 6 approach via Phuket transition. Cleared to Phuket. Redcap 854, you retrieve 5 miles south of Chiang Mai. Contact Chiang Mai Tower on 118. 11 inbound.
And how about us?
Tower on 118. 1 Redcap 854.
It looks like everyone else has priority mode. going completely off screen. If not a UFO. I have a small flying animal here, just flying around my nose. Quite annoying. So if I'm making weird sounds, it's because I want it to get out of my face.
Thai 102, you are tree 2 miles south. Climb and maintain FL260. Expect ILS Zulu runway tree 6 approach via Phuket transition. Clear to Phuket. Thai 102, you are tree 0 miles south of Chiang Mai. Contact Chiang Mai Tower on 118. 11 inbound. Tower on 118. 1 Thai 102.
I think I would like to turn a bit. So I will put this on head. 4360, that's due north, so it's, I'd like to get in before this one, so that I can go more or less directly on that. Should I go back to that? Maybe not yet. Yeah. Heading off. Not a lot of action. So maybe I already have to do it myself or not. Should be turning here. Okay, so we go to heading and oh my god, we're way too high. So altitude 3000. Oops. And we have to go down right now. trying to put some flaps, but we are right over the airport. We have to go around, that's for sure. That was close.
Electronic flight bag overlay. This is not yet narrated.
Yeah, we have to get rid of that one and fly. And I think I'll
Chiang Mai
just-
Tower Cessna Hotel Sierra Kilo India Whiskey is 2 miles south 5,000 feet with Quebec to land.
Cessna Hotel Sierra, Kilo India Whiskey Chiang Mai Tower. QNH 1014 fly right downwind runway tree 6. Typhoon 5 exit runway when able. Thai 102 go around.
I think we are creating a bit of a stir.
Going around Thai 102.
Thai 102 contact Chiang Mai approach on 129er. 6. Good day. Typhoon 5 exit runway when able. Typhoon 5 contact ground on 121. 9er.
Good 129er. 6 Thai 102. 121. 9er Typhoon 5. Chiang Mai Tower Thai 1021 miles north inbound ILS Zulu runway tree 6 approach.
Thai 102 Chiang Mai Tower. QNH 1014 cleared ILS Zulu runway tree 6 approach.
Cleared ILS Zulu runway tree 6 approach Thai 102.
Thai 102 contact ground on 121. 9er.
One two one. 9er Thai 102.
Okay, so now I'll try to go around steeply.
Cessna Kilo India Whiskey, please acknowledge.
That's me. What am my co-pilot doing? I guess we have to do some... Oh, no, not that one.
Value is $ alt text. Button.
But
Cessna Kilo India Whiskey, acknowledge last transmission.
yeah. I am trying.
Check 1. Acknowledge pattern entry
Fly right
instructions.
traffic runway tree 6 Cessna Kilo India Whiskey.
Cessna Kilo India Whiskey wind calm, clear to land runway tree 6.
Thank you.
Clear to land runway tree 6 Cessna Kilo India
to
Whiskey.
Chiang Mai ATIS on 127.200. 1. Tune Chiang Mai ATIS on 127.200.
500.
We're a bit too high.
Cessna Kilo India Whiskey turn next taxiway. Typhoon 5 go around. Chiang Mai Airport Information Quebec 1900 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 5. Sky condition. Few clouds at 6,600 feet. Temperature 22. Dew point 19er. QNH 101400. ILS Yankee runway tree 6 in use. Landing and departing runway tree 6. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have Quebec. Chiang Mai Airport Information Romeo 1900 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 5. Sky condition. Few clouds at 6,600 feet. Temperature 22. Dew point 19er. QNH 101400. ILS Yankee runway tree 6 in use. Landing and departing runway tree 6.
1. Tune Chiang Mai Tower on 101. Acknowledge ground
121.
handoff.
Niner for Cessna Kilo India Whiskey.
I don't know where to park.
Typhoon 5, you were not cleared to land. Clear the runway.
Tune Chiang Mai ground on 121.900.
Okay. There's a container or what going around. Let's see. There's some small airplanes here. Probably I'll just follow the container. Oh, it's a bus.
Two, 3, request taxi to parking.
Chiang Mai ground Cessna Hotel Sierra Kilo India Whiskey request taxi to parking.
Cessna Hotel C.
Taxiing to general aviation parking using taxiway Alpha Cessna Kilo India Whiskey.
Yeah. Let's...
1, ground services.
I
You
think we are
Chiang Mai said typhoon. You
all
said
over
you
that.
said $alt
So-
text. Button.
turn off the engine. Flaps up. Oh, I did forget the lights again. Well, turn off that one. This, I don't know if we have to do this before. There, should probably set the brake. Flaps are up, this one's up, so now turn off the... Yeah, well, we're here. Maybe this won't go into history as my best flight, but some flights must be disasters, I think. So that one is, I guess, Doi Inthanon. Famous for the temple on top of that. And you know, here we are. Welcome to Chiang Mai. And we have the bus. It looked like a container, but it's a bus. I don't think we can enter it, but let's try. Without trying, we can't. So maybe we'll get a ride to the actual airport. Arrival thing. Ah, we should probably have stopped here with this guy. But, well, I hope he will find us. I got confused by the bus. But no, there's nothing to do with the bus here. Oh, well, we can actually get in. Oh, and out. And through. Well, that's it for now. And thank you if you were watching. But now we're going offline, or not sending live.
Pause
or
menu.
It has to be.
XXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXXX